Hey guys, this is the Great Lugia here, and it turns out that this guy here is not actually a trainer. Anyways, welcome to Pokemon Silver version, the go-through, part 41. And we are just gonna finish up the trainers here in the Lake of Rage. This is the last one here. She leads off with a Skiploom, and that shouldn't be too difficult to kill, considering it's really under-leveled. Granted, I was probably supposed to come here earlier, but there's really no way to tell or remember that they're actually here. And I get a flinch, which is always nice. And I just finish it off with another headbutt, and Eevee should level up, and it does, which is very nice. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch into Lapras, because this trainer's final Pokemon is a Ninetales. That's the first one we've seen. Has a neat sprite, all that. Just gonna go for Surf, and hopefully it should be a 1 KO. Goes for Ember. Surprisingly outspeeds, considering Lapras is like 8 levels higher. But, no big deal. Just gonna finish it off with a Surf. At least I think it should be a 1 KO. And it is. Thankfully, this is not a repeat of the Sneasel incident. Lapras gained some experience, and the trainer was defeated. Now I'm just gonna go down here. I know I could fly or cut to Mahogany Town, but there's a reason. There's something on the way back I want to get. And I do realize I'm wasting time doing it because I'm just walking and talking and nothing's really happening on screen aside from the character walking, but I don't care. I want to show it. You go in here, and originally there would be 2 rockets here who would like fine you, I think, $1,000 each time you went through. That's the reason there's a way around it. And when you go here after like finishing up the what was it? Mahogany hideout, basically, for Team Rocket. Either that or the Mahogany Gym. I think it's just clearing out the hideout. Basically, he'll give you TM36, I think it is, with Sludge Bomb. Even though the typing isn't the best, it would have been nice if one of my Pokemon could learn it. Unfortunately, after checking, none of them can. Just gonna go down here, and now I will heal on screen. So hooray for wasting everyone's time! You know, you should be more careful with your time. Because time is important. And well, not much else to say. I am just healing up, switching around my Pokemon, and now we are finally going to head out and into Route... Actually, I forget the number. I think it's 44. Actually, yeah, the route below Blackthorn is Route 45, and yeah, this is Route 44. So yeah, Route 44, and this is Psychic Phil. He has a Natu! And Natu are cute little birdies. Pity it's gonna get 1 KO'd. I accidentally went for Surf when I was gonna hit Icy Wind, but that 1 KO's it anyways. Goes down, and his second Pokemon is a Kadabra! And yeah, look at me, I'm a Kadabra! I have pointy ears, a long mustache, and I can bend a spoon without touching it. Ooh! So scary. Actually, its eyes were positioned a bit oddly in that sprite. Looked a bit cross-eyed or something. So yeah, that guy's defeated. And here's some berry, a burnt berry. I wonder what that heals. I'm guessing it heals poisoning. Anyways, there are a lot more trainers here, and this whole episode's just gonna be like me fighting all of them. So here is one of those guys with the creepy expressions. He has a Rhyhorn! Level 27, and Lapras should easily 1 KO it with Surf, and considering Rhyhorn's low special defense, I could probably 1 KO it with Icy Wind too, but I just want to be safe. And yes, it's an easy 1 KO. Lapras is going to gain a lot of experience from this. Okay, maybe not a lot, but it gains an alright amount. And he said, ooh, your Pokemon are so something. When I was just reading that, I couldn't tell if he said appealing or appalling. I'm leaning towards appealing. Because chances are, a lot of kids wouldn't know what appalling is. That, or maybe I'm just making fun of little children. And he's like, ugh, you made me lose a Poliwag. I'm gonna get you for that. Poliwag are so rare, you can never find them. It's not like they're in any huge water routes or they're anywhere. And this isn't that time when you can do what you want when you want. And wow, I have absolutely no clue where I was going with that. I just started spilling out random stuff and eventually it didn't even make any sense in the slightest. Well, that's what happens when my random trains of thought get too random. And yeah, this trainer has 2 Goldeen and a Seaking. Just gonna 1 KO with this strength too. Did I just say 1 KO with this strength? Whatever. Anyways, I use strength. It dies. The end. And Tauros levels up. Okay, now the end. And he's defeated. And also, there's something to note about this trainer. If you talk to him afterwards, he will ask you to exchange phone numbers with him. And if you do that, he will basically call you about a certain swarming Pokemon that you can get with a rod. Just gonna repel, and if you go in here, in this patch of grass you can find Tangela and Lickitung for the first time. But I'm just coming in here to get that max revive, because those are always nice. And quite rare. Anyways, some of you who've never played through the Generation 2 games might be wondering what the swarming Pokemon could be, and you are going to see it, because this trainer not only has 1, but 2 of them. It is Remoraid! I've always loved Remoraid's design. It just looks so cute and so awesome at the same time. Well, not cute and awesome, more so cute and badass. It's like a fish bullet with a cool facial expression. And now he has a second one, and I honestly never got how Remoraid managed to evolve into Octillery. I mean, you get a bullet-shaped fish that turns into an octopus with a giant head. Makes sense to me, I guess. Anyways, I'm just making sure there's no trainers there, and there aren't. And now I'm going to switch with Lapras again, because I do want Lapras to get some more experience for the next gym coming up, and this is actually the last area with trainers before the gym itself, because Ice Path doesn't have any trainers. It does have wild Pokemon. And if Lapras isn't where I want it to be when I, well, get it to the end of Blackthorn City, or actually no, if Lapras isn't where I want it to be by the time I reach Claire, after training it against all the Dragon-type users there, then I'll grind it a bit. Although, trust me, it wouldn't be too much grinding. It wouldn't be over-leveled or anything like that. It would just be a few levels. I'm tempted to use rare candies, but I'm also a bit tempted to use that for, like, Quilava. But now I'm not going to use them because there's something more important I want to save them for. And I will mention that at a later date, but not for quite some time. And here's a Blossom. I believe that's the first time we've seen one. Blossom are so cute. So fun-loving Pokemon. And yeah, that trainer was defeated. And I believe we have time for one more trainer. And I can tell if you're a good trainer by looking at you. That's why whenever I see someone while walking down the street, I challenge them to a staring contest. And if you do not accept my challenge, then you will be labeled a coward. And I will laugh. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'm getting really random this episode. I guess that's what happens when all you do is battle random trainers who aren't important. Anyways, next time we will head to Blackthorn City. Bye.